welcome back to a new video. So today we are going and picking up my diff that I just got shimmed for the 33 4-door. I did go for a little bit of a drive, walk in the sunshine. I did go for a bit of a drive, say, about, I don't know, a week or two ago. And I thought, I'll try and do a bit of a skid. Didn't work. So I just did like a 180 kind of turn, and all I did was a massive pegger, single wheeler squealer. I'm not interested in that, so I bit the bullet. I bought some 0.8 diff shims, so I bought 2 of them, but the bloke that did my diff, he said he could only fit one 0.8 diff shim in, and yeah, it'll be good. So I've actually, the same bloke shimmed this diff and the diff that was in my last Skyline, which is the same model, Series 2, 33 4-door, but it was in grey, which was actually my favourite colour, which is that colour there, that's actually off my last 33 4-door. I tracked the bloke down and bought that because when I bought this 4-door, it didn't have the wing, so I decided, yeah, I'll track it down, and then I happened to find this one, which only cost me $10. So, win-win. I've also wound the coilovers in the front down a little bit. Now, I know it's on jack stands at the moment, but if you come from this way, it actually looks, imagine the car's on the ground, right? It actually has nice even fitment the whole way along. Like, I do prefer if it looks, nice and tidy. So I don't really know where today's video is going to go, but I thought I'm going to make a video. So yeah, anyway, let me get some cash out. Let's go get this diff. Okay, so I went and picked up the diff. Big thanks to Shane for shimming that for me. So as I said, you can only get one diff shim in it, and his mate Luke actually did his at the same time, and they put it back in his S14 and it chirped like crazy. So I'm going to say that'll be the same for my Skyline. So diff is here, all wrapped up, 2 shims, ready to go. So I'm excited to see how this goes. So I'm going to go inside, get changed, and we will start putting this back together. Right, so 4.3 R200 diff, shimmed, ready to go back under there. Let's get started. Right, so diff is back in. Put it this way, it is not the easiest fucking job to do when you're doing it by yourself. So I had to lay on my back underneath the car, obviously, put it on the jack, try and keep it level the whole time as it was going up, and then try and slip the front over the sway bar, and then drag the actual diff back and get it into the 2 locking bolts, not locking bolts, but locating pins that go into the back of the subframe. So all I've got to do now, I've done everything else so far. So when I got it out, all I did was unbolt my exhaust, obviously, because I've always thought putting a flange here, because I've always wanted to change the tips on the back. So that's a good point having that there. So if you're going to make an exhaust for yourself, always put your flange in front of your diff. So all I'm going to do is put the tail shaft, the half shaft bolts back in. I've got 2 bolts in the tail shaft already, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, prick of a job to do by yourself. Wouldn't recommend it doing by yourself, but I've got the day off because I worked a big shift last night, so I'm making the most of this. So all I've got to do now is undo the handbrake and then turn the diff just a little bit, just so I can get these to line back up again. So yeah, I'll get this all buttoned up and then we'll see how we're looking from there. Exhaust is back on, all up, tucked up nice, high cas is plugged back in, everything's tight. I went over it all, marked everything, so I know that it's going to stay tight. So now I'm probably going to have a go at trying to wind these coilovers back down, back up, because yeah, looking at that, I really like how the fitment is on that. I know it's a bit high, but it just, I don't know, more for practicality. I do enjoy having a nice and tidy car. I don't get looked at anyway. via police whenever I fucking drive, but yeah, if I could stop rubbing guards when I'm getting out of my driveway, because I don't know if you'll be able to see that from here, but my paint's actually split underneath the guard, so I'm not really happy about that, but it is what it is. I don't care. I do, but I don't. But anyway, I'll probably pull these wheels off, wind the coilovers up by about 10 mil and be happy with that. So yeah, anyway, let's get these wheels off. What I'm going to do is measure between this collar and the base collar. Obviously I'm just going to add, say, 10 mil to that, and that should be more than good enough. And there's the chip and the paint I was talking about, but it's alright, it is what it is. I'll get it resprayed again. Oh, looks like someone's hit my car and hasn't told me about it, bastards. Anyway, sorry, as I was saying, I'll probably get this resprayed again, say, you know, in 5 years time or something, because I'm not exactly happy with how it turned out, but it is a good job. It's good from afar, but it's far from good. Best expression ever. Anyway, yeah, let's adjust these coilovers. Let's measure it up. So, found it. So, get this shit out of the way. Best thing since sliced bread. 17mm, 3/8, little impact driver, really good. Now, mind you, before anyone says, "Oh fuck, those wheel nuts weren't tight," I used my 1/2 inch with 3/8 adapter snap-on ratchet, undid them all, and then ripped them off with that. Right, so roughly we've got about 90mm. So 90mm, I'll take that to say 100 or 95, and then that should be more than up and more than up enough. So let's adjust these coilovers. Okay, so I've adjusted it up. That there is now sitting smack bang on 90mm. So I will just lock these up. So I'll just nip him up like that. Alright, I'll put this wheel back on and we'll go around to the other side. Make sure it's the same already. Okay, so I just measured this one as well. This one is 90, so I'll make this one 95, just like the other side. Then we'll put it on. I'll probably take it outside, might give it a wash, and then we'll go for a drive. Time to let it down. Let's see how. I know it's got those little rubber blocks underneath it, but let's see how low it gets. Heaps better. Looks nice. It's still tucking a bit, which is still good. I lowered the front yesterday or the day before I pulled the diff out, so still good fitment there and good there. Perfect. Well, I'm gonna get changed and then I'll drive this outside, and then we'll see how this diff goes. So I will be back in a minute. Okay, so from what you saw just then, it's definitely tight, but yeah, I'll just put it outside, I'll give it a quick wash, then we'll go for a drive and see how really locked it is. So yeah, I've already put everything away. I like to pack up all my shit as soon as I'm done working. So anyway, yeah, I'll wash it, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So it is hot, my car doesn't have yeah, fan works, but currently no AC. I've got to get a AC line made up, which will happen very soon. Alright, so let's see how this diff goes, eh? Oh, it's definitely hot. Yep. I'll see you again